I think it's time we have a talk about consumers with 2 O's. Now, for those of you who may not know what a consumer is, allow me to explain to the best of my ability. When the average person watches a movie or a show that they enjoy, said enjoyment will be visible. They might even get a bit emotional at certain moments. When a consumer watches something they enjoy...
Come on, Ben.
Come on!
Come on,
Use
get it!
Don't give up that, mate.
Stop! You're gonna make me cry all over again!
Yeah, it's really fucking cringe and in some cases disturbing.
No fucking way!
The issue isn't loving the piece of media they're experiencing, it's the fact that they respond to the most basic shit like their first kid has been born. But perhaps the worst part is that they typically don't care about the context of said thing they're reacting to. We'll use Star Wars because it's a perfect example. Emperor Palpatine comes back for Tross. The average person when finding that out have the very understandable reaction of...
Because they're
No.
at...
No.
No.
I was waiting for Wolf to pick up on that.
No. Wait.
I swear
Wait.
to God, if they do what I think they're gonna do.
Wait.
No!
Stop! Oh boy.
He's next. He's next. Everyone's getting systematically murdered. He's on the plate next.
It's a reasonable response considering Palpatine fucking died in the most definitive way possible. Now, let's look at the consumer response.
What? No! The Emperor!
You may be asking yourself, why would someone respond that way? Sure, being excited about the other things may be understandable, but why the return of a character that is very much dead? Well, and I may be wrong, I believe it's an attachment to the brand and only the brand. It's Star Wars. How could it be bad? While it's obvious that they do care about the characters, it seems to just be from a superficial aspect. It's Darth Vader, not your firstborn child. Holy Christ. But it is a bit unfair to only single out Star Wars consumers, even if they are a very good example. Let's take a look at one of my fandoms. Any person who knows anything about how the maidens work in RWBY knows that only young women can become a maiden. So, when Penny becomes a maiden, that raises a multitude of questions. The most important one being, how the fuck does that even work? Because you see, Penny is a robot. So, the powers clearly don't scan your biology. But wait! There's more! Penny also has part of her father's soul. They don't bother to elaborate on what the rest of her soul is, by the way. Meaning all we have to go on is that her soul is made out of her father's. So, please tell me, how are the powers supposed to tell if she fits the criteria? Since the show doesn't bother to answer that, the only conclusion that makes sense is that the writers wanted it to happen and didn't care if the mechanics were obliterated. This is how a consumer reacts to that.
Oscar!
Kiss promise. I cannot see a thing.
Why? Because it's Penny, and we like Penny, regardless if it makes any fucking sense or not. Now, I'm sure these are all nice individuals, but please grow some standards that aren't in the center of the fucking planet. Anyways, if you liked this video, maybe give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, then perhaps subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.